Hi everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and today I'll be taking a look at the retro case for the iPhone 5. This one comes from Musubo, and this case comes in a number of different colors, each of which are available for $34.99 from musubo.com.hk. Now this is a dual layer case, meaning it has a silicone layer and then this polycarbonate layer that goes on top of that. Here's a quick look at the packaging. I think it's quite nice. It's very simple and there's not a lot of extra unneeded materials. On the back of the packaging, it just tells you about the case. So it has a dual layer protection, a hard case shell, and a silicone interior, precision fit, and you also get a free little plastic video stand. I'll show you that towards the end of the video. Getting into the packaging and into the case, like I mentioned, you do get the video stand, but that's about it in terms of extras. You don't get a screen protector or anything like that. Here is the video stand. Put that off to the side for now. Here's just some instructions on how to actually use the stand. It's pretty straightforward in my opinion. And here is the case itself. You can see that there's a circular cutout on the back so the Apple logo will shine through. There's no clear protection film for that, so your actual logo on the back of your phone will be exposed. The silicone itself is very high quality stuff. You can see that on the back we have some holes to reduce just a little bit of weight and to give your case a little bit of extra design to it. So let's go ahead and put the phone into the case, starting with the silicone layer first. That slips onto your phone very easily. Then with the polycarbonate layer, I just start with the button side first usually, and the rest of the case falls right on top of the silicone. So we do have a small lay on the table design, so you're able to lie your phone display down onto a table without your display actually touching it. That's good news primarily for those who do not use screen protectors, although I do recommend that everybody use one. Taking a tour of the case itself, on the left side we have silicone nubs for your volume up and down. They take a little bit of extra effort to press, however you do get plenty of click when pressing them, as I'm sure you can hear. Next to that we have our silent switch. It's a bit recessed, but it's not too small. It's fairly easy to get into. At the top we have a power button cover. It takes a little bit of extra effort. There's just more travel from when you have to press on the power button and when it actually presses on the phone itself. You still get a big click though. At the bottom we have individual cutouts for our lightning port, speaker, and microphone, as well as the 3.5mm headset jack. It's a bit recessed and it is very small, so if you have large headphone plugs you will run into issues with this case. The back is the most unique part about the case. I've never seen anything that looks like this. It's very ergonomic, it's rounded, so the case fits very well into your hand. It's glossy, so you get plenty of grip. The silicone comes through it just a little bit, so that also helps with the grip a little bit. It has sort of a metallic finish to it, so you won't see too many fingerprints or scratches. On the back we have the Musubo logo in red. Here's that Apple logo cut out. I wish they would have put some sort of film over that to help keep that covered, or offer a model without that at all. But for the camera cutout, it is pill-shaped, which I think is perfect, and there is a black lining around it so that it will help reduce any flash issues that you might encounter. There are only a couple of small issues that I have with this case that you might not have, but for the first one is that the top and bottom of the silicone droops a little bit. So the bottom, you can see it droops down, and I imagine that this can get worse over time depending on what you have in your pocket. If it gets stuck onto something when you try to yank it out of your pocket or whatever. The top does it a little bit, not as much though. And the second thing is that there's not much of a lip for this case, and what I mean by that is that the case doesn't really come up and over the display too much, and you could actually see the metal band of your iPhone 5 in some areas around the case. So to me that just doesn't look as clean as having a big lip that comes over your display a little bit, but you might not be interested in that. And if you aren't, this is actually a pretty good case. One thing to note is that it does add a little bit of width to the phone, so it's a little bit different to hold. Although I do like the rounded back, it makes it a lot more comfortable to hold though. And overall, this is a pretty nice looking case. Offers obviously a unique design on the back. For $35, it's a little bit expensive. It would have been nice to see a screen protector of sorts, but oh well. Onto the video stand, it's very easy to use. For this piece, there's a little cutout here, and that fits into these 3 different grooves, so each one offers you a different angle for you to use your stand with. And you just have to flip this portion up and insert your phone into the stand, and it sits securely into place in portrait orientation, as you can see here. Doesn't work too well in landscape orientation though. Considering this is to be used as a video stand, you think that it would have been, they would have included one that makes it better for landscape viewing, because people probably aren't going to watch videos like this, or else it'll just be really small. But anyway, that was a quick look at the Musubo retro case for the iPhone 5. This case is in silver. Again, it comes in a number of different colors for $35 each from musubo.com.hk. If you have any comments about this or anything else, feel free to leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with this video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.